Hello and welcome back to the channel. So the only FDA approved solution for hair fall is a combination of two different products. One is Finasteride, two is Minoxidil. These are the two only ways proven that you can regrow your hair or stop the hair fall. I have used both of them and many other products, and based on my experience, I can give you guidelines on what really works and what doesn't. When it comes down to the shampoos that they claim to be anti-hair fall and straightening, what I realized is that they don't do anything, and they're just out on the market for economic reasons. They try to sell you this product so those brands will monetize off it. So shampoos not really gonna be helpful, and they're just for the finances of these big companies. I've tried many really high premium brands like Alpecin, like many French kind of brands, but something I realized is that they tend to give you a hair volume because of the ingredients that they have, but that volume is just not going to last a long term. It's going to fade away because your body from inside has to promote this hair. If you have a hair fall, well, you need to see a skincare or a dermatologist, person who's really secure to give you advice. Take this as a friendly kind of consultation, but I'm not a pharmaceutical. I'm not a, let's say, an expert in this, but based on my experience, I can tell you. So, as I said, there are two different products you can take. One is in a pill form called Finasteride. Finasteride is for the male pattern baldness. And if you're prescribed that one, because you have to be prescribed that one, otherwise you're not gonna be able to buy it off the shelf with the pharmacies. It's not possible. That one, the 1 milligram is for the hair pattern, male pattern hair loss and the baldness. The 5 milligram is for prostate. So you should be aware on you have to take the one, but it has advantages and also disadvantages. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are. What finasteride does is that the man body has testosterone. When the testosterone reaches a high percentage, you see some hair begin to fall on the edges, making an M shape. So the finasteride would block the testosterone by making the DHT, dihydrotestosterone, contribution and changing in the receptors differently. I gotta tell you in simple language, so it's gonna be not very complicated. What it does is that it blocks them. So your hair follicle that are more sensitive to the testosterone, which is on the top and on the back, on the cortex area, on the crown area, these areas of the hair are the most prone to the hair fall and the damage, would be getting less chance of exposure to that. So it postpones the fact. Does it work? Yes. Does it work well? Depends if you are having the right, let's say, amount taken and on a consistency. So it's on the long run. It's not like you do this today, you're gonna be fine. It's like you have to take the pills for over 6 months. Why is it like that? Because look, the hair in your body has a growth kind of phase. It's not like they grow today. It's like they would grow within a certain time, and if they fall, the new hair would grow. So eventually your hair would either get thicker or it would get thinner and it will fall off. So there are also disadvantages, as I told you, for the finasteride. One of the finasteride's kind of disadvantages is low libido and erectile dysfunction. What it does is that because it's heavily related to testosterone, it causes some kind of problems in the like physical aspect. Whether it's like the sex, it's going to be not pleasant. Also, you should know that if you're going to be having a wife and getting her pregnant, it's totally forbidden to partake like intake finasteride, and you shouldn't take that. You shouldn't also touch the pill. It's a hormone kind of pill, so you should know that. And it does something to your brain also. It causes some brain fog. It causes you to think. It causes you to become too much overthinking and complicated, thinking too much, and just reaching a stage that you would be like uh, very negative thoughts. It's called the brain fog. And I personally no longer use finasteride because for me personally, I thought that it's not the right product because it had some side effects and I didn't really enjoy taking the pill, so I dropped it off. I talked to my dermatologist and he said it's okay. And look, if you lose the hair, you can always get a hair transplant. That is the best way. So if you have this kind of problem, which is a very common thing in anyone's life, throughout the time, there will be a certain time that you would notice some thin hairs. So you can get a hair transplant later in life, and they would extract the hair on the side or the back, and they would put them on the top, and then it would grow and it would become very nice. But it would take some time because those new hair need a few months to grow, and they will fall off. The receptors, the substitutes will also grow, and that's the most important thing. There was also another thing that I mentioned, if you remember. It was minoxidil. So what about minoxidil? Well, minoxidil is different. It's like being possible in two different forms. One is a foam called the Rogaine, which is a brand that you like spray it, the foam comes out. The other one is a liquid form, which is like more affordable and more accessible in the on the market. So we have 1% and 5% of minoxidil. So it's a solution on a bottle that you would spray and you would directly put on the parts of the scalp that you feel like need it. What it does is that it affects the growth phase, but keep in mind that it's completely addictive to your hair follicle. And if you plan to use it, you should use it over the long run. It's not like you use it today, you give it up tomorrow. Consider it as a fact that you brush your teeth, then you have to put it on your head because your hair needs it, and then go to sleep. Then wake up the next day and keep repeating this. It's a cheap product, you can get it, but the only problem with that is that if you stop using it, you're gonna lose all the hair that you gain. But does it work? It works actually wonderfully. There are a lot of people that have the hair transplant, and after the hair transplant, they are recommended to use the minoxidil because it prolongs the hair kind of growth and it really helps them. And what was recommended by my dermatologist was to use both of them, minoxidil and finasteride, and within a few months you're gonna get good results, which I did. I got really good results, but I decided not to keep on going because I felt like mentally it was not the right thing because look, the hormones would be unbalanced and your sex would be completely affected and a lot of things would be changed, so it's a very personal thing for you to decide to use it or not, and only you can say. It's not like someone else can decide for you. You can plan to get a hair transplant later in life, and those there are also other kind of products like hair serums. that you can use after you take a shower. You can put them on the hair, they can stay, they can reach the scalp. But you should know that on the surface of your hair, there are some pores, and something can be, let's say, reaching the roots, but it's not the best case scenario. What is important is from inside your body to reach. So if you have a malnutrition, you should consider taking some multivitamin. Zinc is important. Also, vitamin D is important if you don't get enough sunlight. There are other kind of pills, multivitamins to enrich this kind of body intake needs, so you have those kind of needs fulfilled. Other than that, if you have a dermatologist that would prescribe you the finasteride or dutasteride, it's the similar kind of thing, slightly stronger, or the Minoxidil, you can give it a shot, see if it's the right fit for you or not. Because this is just the educational video, honest idea and experience that I have to you guys, so you can decide with open eyes and have a better kind of idea. Other than just experiencing something, you should see like, okay, how does it work in that. Other than that, you can try different shampoos, you can try different brands, but they're not gonna do anything. Those brands, they don't care. Some of them have caffeine inside, some of them have different saw palmetto inside. Saw palmetto is also very interesting ingredient. It's in the shampoos, it boosts the hair growth. Also, you can use the peel, and it has similar effects like finasteride, but no side effects as significant. So that we can also try. I also tried that for a while. It worked really well. So saw palmetto is good. And you should understand that the hair is a byproduct of your overall health. So if you eat healthy, do exercises, take regular shower, and maintain a balanced diet, and have good nutrients, and have a good overall health, your hair should be fine. But if you're stressed and you have some genes of the balding, then unfortunately it's going to happen. And all these things that I said are going to postpone it, but it will happen one time in your life. And right now might be too early for you to just give up the hope and just shave your head and wear baseball cap all the time. You can try different things, see which one works the best. But my honest opinion, my last word would be that you should consider the hair transplant, because that would give this hair, which is growing really thick and well on the top, and the hair on the side and on the back are not, let's say, prone to the damage of testosterone or DHT. So it can grow really well and thick and nice and long and really beautiful. But you should know this fact that there are also a lot of bald men that are completely confident and are really handsome and beautiful and are really successful. Look at the celebrities, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, or a lot of other people that are actors or singers or really famous people. They are bald. I know the hair does a lot of things down to your confidence, but some people really look handsome without the hair. And some people, they have hair, but they shave it. I've seen it, and I was like, wow, why did they do that? You have hair, but you shave your hair and you wear a beard, but you have really beautiful hair. And there's like, yeah, I like it like that. It's a beautiful style that I like. So, all in all, you can use this information as you prefer, and it was a honest kind of experience that I had, and I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that you liked the video. If you feel like it's beneficial, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. It will help the algorithm understand that the work we put in is good, and you can watch the other videos that pop up on the screen as it's recommended. And take care, and be confident and be happy in your life. The hair, without hair, like, the importance is to be happy. Look at Jeff Bezos. That guy is very happy. He has everything he wants. He can get a hair transplant, but he doesn't care. He's like, yeah, whatever, I shave it, I do testosterone, I get big, I get handsome. You should do you, man. Don't care about what other people say. You should do what you like to do.